he made up his mind that time. This is a good fish. Ripped off some good drag. And just getting the other line set up. River rats, that's my dream boat. The biggest downfall I'm looking at right now of it is it needs a boat ramp. And I'm gonna try to poke around and explore some places, and that thing right there does not need a boat ramp. And I'm just gonna go look for some place to dump it in the water and see what we can find. So let's go. Not the cleanest bed you've ever seen, but clean enough. I will say the number one thing with kayaks is treat them like a kayak, don't treat them like a boat. By that I mean don't put so much junk on them that they weigh 8,000 pounds. I mean, you can, it's your kayak, you can do whatever you want with it. Don't let me tell you what to do, but that's my approach. Because when you do that, you can pick it up and throw it in the bed of a pickup truck, just like this. And that's the beauty of a kayak in my eyes, is you can, it's simple, easy. But this is literally grab and go. I got a big fancy kayak, but the only reason I got that is for catfishing tournaments, and when I'm not fishing a catfish tournament, I strip everything off of it and keep it simple. So I'm a simple-minded individual. If you watch very many of my videos, you probably knew that, but less is more when it comes to kayaks, I think. But the other beautiful thing is you can rig them how you want. All right, I'm gonna finish loading everything up and grab Skip, and we're gonna hit the road. But going down is going to be a lot easier than going up, but we are on the water, surrounded by gar. Like, they are surfacing everywhere. I think they're mostly long nose though, which is kind of interesting. At least I find it interesting, but I've been known to find weird things interesting, so there's that. But yeah, this isn't where I was planning on fishing, but I floated far enough where I kind of want to just get a couple baits in the water and think about my plans a little bit. Skip, how you doing, bud? Don't worry, you're a little chilly now, but you'll warm up in a bit. I don't take Skip kayak fishing much, like literally fishing out of the kayak, because my concern is that I hook the fish that I'm targeting, and there's not enough room for everybody. And then Skip looks like Tyrannosaurus Rex sneezed on him. But we're gonna give it a rip today. What the heck? Try this spot here, and then we'll float down a ways. There should be a sandbar down here. I've never been here before. I just looked at it on Google Earth. There should be a sandbar, and I'll let Skip Bud run around on that. Oh, this looks interesting. Yeah, the amount of gar is impressive, even for here. Right there. Where'd my grippers go? Oh, Skip, you're standing on them. Skip, you gotta move, buddy. I know, you're chilly. That wind's chilly. I'll let you run around here a little bit, and it'll be no big deal. Check my drag. Them reels are a little crunchy. They could definitely use a cleaning. Oh, did not mean to hit you, Skip. There's quite a bit more depth there than I thought there would be. I don't have high hopes for this spot, other than maybe a gar. You never know. And I just felt like getting line wet because I've been waiting long enough. Not a great cast, but we'll see. We'll see how she goes. Now for tackle from a kayak, I just use the same stuff I always use. There's kind of a push for like shorter kayak rods, which I can kind of see the benefits, but what I really like about a standard length rod is you hook that big fish and he like runs around the end of your kayak with the 7 to 8 foot rod, you can follow him around. With a shorter rod, you're forced to pull him back and you're forced to put the odd tension on. I mean, it's gonna happen with the big fish to some level, but I like to minimize that as much as possible. So I prefer the 7 to 8 foot. These are 7.5 foot Ravix medium heavies, and they'll handle a big fish, and that's what we're hoping for. Yeah, I got 100-pound braid mainline, 80-pound mono. It sounds crazy until you get owned by something giant, and then you're like, well, maybe I should have been using 80-pound or 100-pound braid, 80-pound mono leader. No, we got us a nib. I really want to see a rod tip go down and not come back up. We are surrounded by gar, Skip. Probably always surrounded by gar on this river. You can just see it today. Oh. Are you a gar or flathead? Probably a gar. So this section of river is about as straight as an arrow where we're at right now, but down there, there's a good hard bend in the river. There should be pretty good hole. And that's where I was planning on spending most of my time, but this looks somewhat interesting. And we're getting nibs. Ooh, that scared me. Oh, wow, yep, that's not a gar. Or it could be, I guess. Oh, it's on a stick. I threw it over there because I didn't think there were sticks over there. This is not the rig to be in the timber. Double hook rig. Man, he laid it over good, rip and drag. What do we got? It's a fish. Heck yeah. There was an unaccounted for tree right there. This is off to a good start. Oh, nice blue kitty. Man, he whacked it. Thanks, bud. Okay. Skip, you might get a little slimy here. Where's my grips? Go under this. There's just that bonk when he sucked it in and then laid it over. I suppose the downfall of the long rod is also landing a fish, but use heavier leader. You can kind of manhandle them at the boat, and then if they take off, you can always just let go. Open up. All right, we got him. Kind of want to disconnect you before we bring you in the kayak, but the problem is I accidentally lip grippied the sinker dropper too. Can we get it through? Nope. All right, we'll somewhat disconnect him. There we go. Warm up. Sorry you're getting dripped on, Skip. You could walk to the front if you wanted, but it's a good starter right there. He did not mess around, just bonk. Drag peeling. Good fish. Easy, champ. Okay, see ya. Off he goes. we're 1 for 1 and we haven't even got to where I really want to get to. I like that a lot. Skip, are you warmed up? I'm warmed up. Do we keep fishing here, bud? I kind of want to go in the junk a little bit more. Yeah, the beautiful part about the kayak not needing a boat ramp is you can get to spots other people don't get to and find some really dumb fish. And dumb fish are my favorite fish. Easy, Skip. Easy. And as much as I love the kayak fishing, and I will always kayak because of the advantages they have, and also once you buy them, they're paid for. Like you buy a boat and there's always something to fix on it, it seems, or whatever, license, registration, gas, maintenance. The list goes on. Once you have a kayak, it's yours. I do think I'm going to get me a little adventure rig. Like a little, I mean, I don't want to ruin the surprise a little bit, but I'm going to go look at a used boat this week. And the thing with that one is on these extremely remote rivers like this one where access is sometimes hundreds of miles apart, if you want to journey from one end to other, it requires a lot of supplies, more supplies than even some of the biggest kayaks can handle. And that's where a boat really comes in, is to be able to haul more stuff. So it'd be really cool to do like 50 miles, 100 miles, something like that. Have a little more room for the skipper to roam too. You want out? Get out. Go ahead. Go ahead. You gonna go? Go ahead. There you go. Stretch them legs, buddy. All right, let's see if we can catch something here. Not that deep, but we'll make it work one way or another. Yeah, that stick in the water doesn't look like anything special, any different than any other stick, and for the most part it's not, but it is old. And I knew Skip wanted to roam a little bit, so I'm gonna let him out and roam. I might as well do it in front of a stick that gives me a little bit better chance than any other random ones down here. Oh, we got a bite. Finish the job, dude. Nope. From a time management standpoint, I should probably get to where I want to go. So even if it doesn't look as good as I hope it does, at least I'll get to see it. Apparently got like 4 hours, so I'll have a 2-mile paddle back to the boat ramp, or boat ramp, whatever you want to call where I put in at. And so if I can go 2 miles an hour, it's going to take me an hour to get back. I think I can go 2 miles an hour. See if Skip will get back in the kayak. That'll be the real trick. You coming? Come on. Gonna hop on? Do I need to leave you for you to realize that I will leave you? Come on. Skip, come on. Come on. Okay. See ya. Bye, Skip. Is he freaking out yet? No. All you had to do was hop in the kayak, buddy, and we wouldn't have got here. You gonna get in? All right, come on. Come on. Skip, come on. Come on. You want some of this? Want a peanut? Okay. See ya. Skip is a weird dog. You could have just hopped on the kayak, dude. We'll go a little ways, see if that incentivizes him a little bit more. You gonna hop on now? You coming? Gonna hop on? Come on. You're whining because I'm leaving you, but you won't hop on. I think I would describe Skip as a satellite dog. Like he can't, like he doesn't want to be too far away. He just likes to orbit. He doesn't want to come to me. Come on. All right. You can run all the way down there. I don't care. I got a quarter mile to go. You coming? Coming? You coming or not? About freaking time, dude. Jeez. Gosh. You got burrs all over your face now. Would not have been a problem. You would have just hopped in. Yeah, that probably, from your point of view, only looked like a minute or two of me chasing him around, maybe longer, but it was about 15 minutes for me. Quit it, quit it, quit it, quit it, quit it. Get the burrs out of your face. Probably should have gave you the treat before I did that. But okay, I'm working on positive reinforcement. Talking about time management. Skip's like, I'll show you time management. Okay. Let's see how this spot goes. Wind's making paddling kind of a pain. Put that right on that seam. Wow, that's deep. It's also pretty deep. There we go. That was a weird bite. He hit it, ran at me, and I don't know. Just weird. Probably a little blue would be my guess. But that was a quick bite. That's what it was. Yeah, he hit it, started pulling down, then backed up, and just bouncing around all over the place. Okay, cool. 2 for 2. One cool thing about the nibbles in a kayak is you're right next to them, so everything's just way more intense. Open up. He is not going to open up. I think he's small enough where I can just handle him too, though. God, he's fat. Oh, he's very fat. Bless you. Here we go. Wow, super fat. Nice fish. About as fat of a fish as I've seen out of this river. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh. Yeah, flathead. Yep. Slow bite. Be a big old flathead. It's big. Whatever it is. I just like how slow that bite was. Slow, nonchalant, not a care in the world. It is not big and it is not a flathead. Couldn't be much more off on that, but we're catching. You get down in these places that are remote and everything, you just feel like anything can happen. Sometimes my imagination gets the best of me. It looks a lot like the last one. He's bigger than the last one. Not like dramatically, but he's nice. All right, where'd the grips go? Oh, underneath Skip. Between the current and the wind, getting a phone call. A lot happening right now. Catching fish. Oh, sorry, Skip. Walk to the front. Yeah, he's definitely bigger than the last one. He fooled me. I thought he was gonna be ugly and flat-headed. And some people might think he's ugly. I don't think he's ugly. But I was hoping he's gonna be about 5 times this big, but I'm pretty happy to be catching. That's kind of just the fisherman's mindset, I guess. You always want to catch one a little bigger. All right, let's... Yeah, I like a little chaos in my life, but this wind blowing into the current makes things swirly and hooey, and this is just a little bit more chaos than I like in my life. Nothing's perfect. I do think as we get around this corner down here, I should cut the wind down a little bit. Skip don't like it either. He's kind of chilly. Oh, I got a fish, Dad. Let me call you back. A lot of weight, even. I mean, a lot of current. I was talking to my dad, obviously. And then another rod gets caved. Are you big or just wrapped up in it? I think you're bigger. He doesn't want to come up as easy. Skip doesn't care. Oh, ooh. What do we got? Oh, nice one. Yep. Skip, you gotta get down, buddy. Oh yeah, that's nice fish. Oh, easy. The phone call bite strikes. Grips. Man, they're biting good. Come on. Skip, this one might turn you into a catfish booger. Easy. Whew. I mean, we got him. Easy. Skip doesn't like him. Oh, that's funny. Don't thrash, or at least let me get you disconnected before you freak out. Yeah, my main concern is him thrashing and throwing a hook somewhere, like in my leg or something. Yeah, that's a dang nice one. I thought he's pooping on me for a second. Yeah, as soon as I hooked up on him, I'm like, this is a fish of different caliber. I would say it meets that standard for me. Dang nice one. All right. Okay, bye. A little splash at the end. Sweet. Pretty good day. Pretty darn good day. I'm hopeful for a big ugly, but it's been going pretty good as is. Caught a fish in a spot I didn't even think we'd get a fish, and then finally get to the spot where I think we'd get a fish, and so far we got 3. Haven't even really picked it apart yet. And one really, I mean, all nice fish, but one really nice fish. Ah, I just threw my Chad off. Oh, is he on? He's in the sticks. Oh, come on out. Oh, what the heck are you wrapped on? What are you? I mean, you're wrapped on a stick, obviously, but it's a little flathead. Perfect. I came over here just hoping to see a flathead. And here we are. It's actually just thinking about moving. Glad I didn't. Wow, he's mustardy. Hey, wanted a flathead, got a flathead. Not a Megatron, but pretty nice one. Got my blood pumping, because you never know how big they are when you get that bite. Oh, bless you. See ya. Off he goes. That makes us 3 for 4 on spots today. I can dig it. This spot's nice and out of the wind. It's pretty nice. I got a few big shad in there that I should probably use. At least some of them. It's also the bait that's probably gonna produce a big flathead. The big flathead's gonna eat. Hopefully one does. When the water starts to cool off, a big fresh chunk of shad's tough to beat. Oh yeah. There we go. He kind of hit like a little fish at first. Oh, he might have been a little fish. Once he made up his mind, he made up his mind though. What do we got here? Yeah. Bigger bait, I think he just had a hard time getting it down the hatch, and then I was pulling him through a log, and now I'm making excuses. We're gonna set up a little different, I think. Would have liked to have seen him. I like the looks of this spot. There is a lot of brush down there under the surface. I know it's hard to imagine there'd be a bunch of trees down there when I'm tied off to this tree that's running into the water, but it happened. There you go, Skip. Now you got a spot to lay down if you want. You are definitely gonna need a shower tonight, buddy. Oh, you got a nibble. That's all it is so far. You got a flathead. He's biting very delicately. Pull it down a little more, buddy. About got to be a flathead. No idea how big. My main concern is he swims around with it. He swims into a tree. And my other concern is if I jump the gun too early, I don't get a good hook in him. Yeah. There we go. Oh, some weight. He's bouncing off of stuff. Come on, buddy. Come on. He's must be wrapped up in it because he ain't doing a whole lot. He might freak out once we get him a little closer. Do we have two on? Do we really have two fish? Yes. Doubled on the double hook rig with a flathead and a blue cat. No way. Wow. So I've doubled on a double hook rig before, but just channel cats. Oh, that is bizarre. I say just channel cats, but there's a lot more channel cats than there are blues and flatheads, so this is definitely much more unique. No way. Oh, never figured I'd ever see that. I'm not going to admire him too terribly long because I don't want one to freak out and throw a hook in my hand. So put him back. He might freak out and throw a hook in my hand anyway. There's the freak out. Okay. Ow. Ow. That was kind of a sissier ow. Wonder which one bit first. I wonder if they just bit simultaneously. I have no idea. All I know is that's awesome. Wow. Well, I guess I was technically half right on that one. It was a flathead. That's the weird part. Like, I never expected to have a double quite like that because blues usually hit it hard enough where, unless it's perfectly simultaneous, that would never happen. But here we are, talking about how it happened. I'm gonna let you roam a little bit at the next spot, Skip. See how it goes. All right, let's see if I can get the shore spike in here. Not sure if this is mud or rock. It's kind of both. Yeah, that ain't sticking. I like the spot. I just pull the kayak up on it. Be a good chance to take a leak anyway. Easy, Skip. Give me just a sec. This is a pretty cool spot with all the currents swirling and everything. I think we got enough juice in that one. I even put my third pole out here. I bet this is deep. Looks deep. Because it is deep. Oh, Skip, you enjoying your opportunity to stretch your legs a little bit? Not worrying about cockleburrs? Let's throw a third pole out, because we can. Oh. Seems like a great reason to me. One perk of the 2-piece rod is it sure does make carrying it a lot easier if you're not in a boat. You getting bit there already? Yes, we are. I think. Oh, no, well, no, that's a fish. I thought a stick might have floated in the line for just a second. He's just toting it around. You just drop it. It appears he just dropped it. That's a quick nibble. Oh, yeah, there, he made up his mind that time. This is a good fish. Ripped off some good drag. And just getting the other line set up. Okay. Oh, we're still 100 feet out. Wow. Stay out of that. Are you gonna stay under it? Are you just gonna go in it? I think he's in it. That's less than ideal. Maybe 2 lines is enough. It's a good one though. Hopefully he stays on. And they get tangled. For whatever reason, hooks come unhooked. 50 feet. Oh, he's up top. Oh yeah. Good fish. He's all tangled up. Oh, yeah, yep. What have we hung on here? Oh, bruiser. Heck yeah. We'll get this tangle untangled, but I want to get him over here first. Get him over to the grips. Yeah, that's a dandy. Grips. Oh, easy, champ. Oh, come on. He just tangling everything. Like I said, we'll get her figured out. Okay, grippy. Don't do it. You already did it. Okay, quit. You're a lot to deal with. Okay. All right. That would have been fun out of the kayak, but he's big enough for it'd be fun anywhere. That's a dandy. Might have been fought bigger than what he even is. That's a good fish. I'll let him go. And then unnet the sweater he knitted for me. Okay. Now I'll just let him go over here. Looks like he spent most of his energy in the fight. He was only out of the water for about 30 seconds. Oh, wrong way, bud. All right. Whew. Heck yeah, Skip. Now what were we doing? Trying to rig a third rod so we could tangle more. At least get it casted out while we're messing with the other ones. So that last fish seems like a good way to wrap this one up. I got a couple mile paddle upriver. Hey, quit fluffing my bibs. He's a little monster. Yeah, I got a paddle mile or two upriver back to where I put in at, and then drag it up that mountain that is the riverbanks here. But this has been a pretty cool adventure so far. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you want to support me, check out my sponsors. All my gear and stuff's linked in the descriptions. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a fun day. Thanks for watching. Hope you catch a giant.